All right, summer's here, everybody, and the big question is, what's our move? Are we hitting the beach, road tripping cross country, pulling off some wild bucket list adventure? Whether you've got a family to entertain or you're rolling solo looking for some excitement, the summer's way too short to waste. Everybody, today we're breaking down the ultimate summer bucket list, trips, fun, and unforgettable moments here. So let's get started. Hey, welcome back to the bowl session. I'm Barber Dave. What's the number one summertime activity that everyone should try at least once? How about a mix of tropical beaches, theme parks, road trips, and great nightlife? The ultimate summer bucket list debate here in the barbershop has been beach trip versus mountain getaways. Yeah, that's it. Amusement parks versus water parks. Summer road trips versus international vacations. And a big one here is all-inclusive hotels versus cruise ships. That's always been a big one. Summer's all about experiences and memories. Everything that sticks with you, the kind that come up years later in conversation. First one's classic, more nostalgic summer memory kind of vacations. Comes up all the time, the ultimate road trip, freedom of hitting the highway with no real destination, just great company, scenic views, and pretty much just the thrill of the spontaneous adventure. And it can even be weekend trips too. Summer camping and bonfires, the adventure of camping with the family and friends. Classic s'mores, laughing under the stars with some stories and, even better food. It's all about creating some legendary memories. You got theme parks like Disney, Universal, Six Flags, Dollywood in Tennessee, Wisconsin Dells up in Wisconsin there. You can plan a roller coaster trip and make it a week-long coaster experience. I've heard people put together their, theme park itineraries online. Everybody's doing stuff like this. Number two, I think, is the bucket list summer adventures. That one-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, travel around. You got skydiving and paragliding. The rush of jumping out from the sky, feeling like you're on top of the world and, pretty much hoping your parachute works. Let's see, you got... Try Major League Baseball stadium road trip. I got a couple of guys who've done that. Might take longer than a week, but some of my dad clients rave about how much fun they've had traveling with friends and family members. And once you've completed the tour, you can head out to the Field of Dreams out there in Iowa and just vanish in the cornfield. So, there's that. Okay, let's see, what else? You got music festivals. VIP access kind of things. Witnessing, your favorite performance at like Coachella, Essence Fest, Rolling Loud, Summerfest in Milwaukee, Electric Forest in Michigan. All those places are drawing massive crowds these days. Best one I thought was the cross country barbecue tour. You should spend a weekend with Myron Mixon and his team down there at Jack's Old South Cooking School. I think it's down in Georgia down there. I think it says there, you start out with a meet and greet on Friday for dinner. Class begins Saturday morning at 9 a.m. with a whole hog. Then they move in with beef and pork ribs, chicken, beef brisket, pork butt, whole pork shoulder. You definitely elevate your barbecue game, after spending a weekend there. Me and a couple of buddies here at the barbershop are definitely looking into this one for an awesome weekend experience. So, number three, you got your outdoor scenic travel. Let's see, national park road trips. Opting for scenic drives through places like Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, and the Great Smoky Mountains. There's tons of places. You got the Blue Ridge Mountains, you got everything across this beautiful country. Glamping and luxury camping, that's something new. Elevate your camping experience with like stylish tents, gourmet meals, and spa-like amenities, or even own your own RV and park it on a seasonal campsite. Beach vacations with kid-friendly resorts like the Gulf Shores in Alabama, the Outer Banks, Siesta Beach in Siesta Key, Florida. There's a lot of great places across this country, like I said earlier. Driving through famous roads like Route 66 or the Pacific Coast Highway is a good one. I've heard several guys talk about that trip. Taking trips to explore caves and tunnels and historic war sites. Several clients that have told me about the unique train trips and awesome riverboat excursions throughout the beautiful country. A lot of great ones, especially going out towards the west, out there by the Rocky Mountains. Number 4, unique and unexpected activities. This was kind of neat. I looked this up too on some of them. Got Blobfest in Pennsylvania, Roadkill Cook-Off in West Virginia. You got Shrekfest and Cow Chip Throwing Festival, both in Wisconsin. Here's a strange one a couple of guys have brought up. It's called Mike the Headless Chicken Festival, complete with chicken wing eating contest in Colorado. Yeah, I thought that was kind of strange, but yeah, everybody's doing something different. Something that several guys, including myself, have taken advantage of is whitewater rafting and kayaking. There's some amazing waterways in America to race, some of the crazy rapids. There's even talk about kayaking glow-in-the-dark water adventures, that are trending with a lot of thrill seekers now. Got weekend block parties. City nationwide are creating their own weekend mini festivals, complete with food trucks, live music, and carnival games. So a lot of spontaneous pop-up stuff like that going on all over the place. Something popular here and in other cities nearby, outdoor movie nights. Cities are hosting free screenings of classic films in the parks and opening spaces. One of my clients at a local brew house that he's familiar with opened Jaws on the Water at a local water park with different movie every summer. That sounded like fun. Something different. So, what's a summer trip you've always wanted to take? Summer's too short to waste it, guys. So, what's the move? Drop your bucket list idea or one wild activity that people should try skydiving, deep sea fishing, fly fishing, ghost hunting, road trip, etc., whatever, in the comments below. I appreciate it. And feel free to like, subscribe, and check out other topics discussed here in the barbershop. We've got a couple, and we'll have much more coming up. We got so many ideas. Stay tuned for more chatter from the Barbershop Bull Session, and like always, stay sharp. Thanks for tuning in.